This is Max Goldberg from Living Maxwell, and I am here with my friend Jennifer today. And she came to me and had some questions about organic food, and I said to her, why don't we sit down and tape a few segments, and I'll answer a bunch of questions that you have about organic food. And so what we're going to do is we're going to meet once a week for the next 6 weeks, and you're going to come to me and talk to me about different questions or concerns you have. And but first of all, thanks for being here and doing this with me. Why don't you tell the people out there, a little bit about yourself and what you eat and what you know about organics. If you give us a little bit of background, that'd be great.
Okay. So when I was younger, I used to be a vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
I always ate healthy. However, for the past 10 years, I've lived in New York City, and New York has such great food.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm constantly out with clients or with friends, entertaining, out having wonderful dinners or drinking, and I felt that healthy gem slip away.
Okay.
I find myself being at restaurants and knowing I should really have the salad, or knowing that I should eat a little bit healthier, but the short ribs look so good, I can't say no.
Okay.
And there's got to be a point where it stops. And so that's why I asked you for help.
Okay. Well, wonderful. So you're a meat eater. You eat meat.
I do eat meat.
Okay, and you want to keep eating meat.
Correct.
And the question is, you go to all these restaurants, and my guess is, I know New York City. Each time I go, I see signs outside restaurants, so hormone-free or free-range chicken. So I definitely do see New York City moving in that direction, along with many other places in the country. But I still have to believe that a majority of the restaurants don't use organic meats.
Exactly.
Fair to say, or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I would say two things. One is, you want to, when you go to these restaurants, you want to find out, ask the waiters or the waitresses, are you using organic meats? Do you have organic meats? Are they hormone-free? They may say, they're locally raised. Well, locally raised is great, but it doesn't all necessarily mean that they're hormone-free or organic.
I see lots of locally raised products. You'll see on a menu, this is from Ridge Hill Farm. And so what does that necessarily mean?
Well, you have to ask the questions.
Okay.
So a lot of these local farms, it's too expensive, or they don't want to deal with the paperwork of getting certified. Yet they do practice. They do practice organic, farming standards. So they do have that. They practice organic, yet they're not certified.
Okay.
Which is okay in my book at restaurants, because they don't go through the legal paperwork, but yet there are no hormones, there are no pesticides. That's fine in my book. That's great. So one is, have some awareness, ask the right questions, and the second thing is to start planning. If you know you're going to a certain restaurant on Thursday night and it's Sunday, and several days in advance, well, I'm going to this restaurant with my friends, and I love the food they have, and I love their spare ribs, but I know it's not organic. So what that means is, you need to plan a little bit in advance. So when you're home Wednesday night, have those spare ribs, have that lamb, and go buy those organic meats. So you're eating what you want. And when you go to the restaurant, you've already had what you want the night before, and you have something else on the menu, whether it's a pasta or fish or whatever it is. So you're continuing to eat what you want, but those meats that you're having, they are organic. They don't have the growth hormones, because that's in my book, that's critical, is to not eat these meats with the growth hormones. It's just absolutely something I do not want to put in my body.
And that's how I'm starting to feel too.
That's what you're feeling, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are my two suggestions. Just have more awareness, ask the right questions, and then also plan your week better. So those days when you're not at these restaurants, that you can get those foods, and that you're buying them, and you can control what goes into your body.
Okay, well, I have a week full of dinner plans, so I'm going to
follow
your tactics.
You have some homework here.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, great. I hope it's helpful, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes this week, and we'll check back in next week, and you'll tell me, right?
Okay, yes, I will.
Okay,
Thank you.
Great. This is Max Goldberg, and just remember to buy well, eat well, and most importantly, live well. Thanks for watching.